Hello my dear students, today in this video we will going to complete the subjective portion of the exercise of chapter 2 Nutrition in Animals. This chapter is related with living organism, hence it is in biology portion. Okay, in the last video we completed the objective portion of the exercise. Now it's time to understand the subjective questions. Okay, total 6 questions are there. In exercise, overall 13 questions are there. Out of them, 7 questions we completed in last video. Now it's time to complete the subjective portion. So here comes the first question. Okay, in this video we will going to understand how to write the answer and what are the main key points of the question. So here comes the first question. It is written, what are villi, what is their location and function. As you can see in this question, total 3 short questions are there. Okay, that is first one is what are villi, means 1 marks for explanation of villi definition. Then what is their location. So it is again the second question, so again 1 marks, and its function third. So total this question can be asked in 3 marks. Okay, so first of all, what are villi? So you know that the finger-like outgrowths are there inside the small intestine. That finger-like projection is known as villi. Okay, what is their location? So location is situated inside the small intestine and its function is to absorb the nutrients which is completely digested and converted into simpler form. Okay, now in this question I have underlined some portion of the answer like this, that inner wall of small intestine and finger-like outgrowths. Why I have done this? The reason is that in the 10th standard you are having central board exam. Okay, so to present yourself very nicely, if you are following this method, then it would be much beneficial to you. Like what are villi? So what is there? What is important in that answer? So answer that inner wall of small intestine and finger-like projection or finger-like outgrowth. These 2 words are important. Hence I have done the underline that. So suppose if I am checking the supplementary and it is like this, then it would be much easier for the examiner also, and it will present yourself very nicely. Okay, so and you can show your proper preparation by doing this. So I will suggest you that you will going to practice from 7th standard only. So it will become your habit only, and due to that reason you can get lots of benefit. Okay, so what are villi? So the inner wall of small intestine have thousands of finger-like projection are called villi. Actually villi is a plural word. Okay, the singular form of villi is villus, VILLUS. Okay, the second question's answer, what is their location? So villi are located in the small intestine. As I said, the villi increase the surface area for absorption of digested food. Okay, and also inside the villi lots of small blood vessels are there, and in that the absorbed food is going to be transported, and then the blood will going to transport that nutrient to rest of all body cells. Okay, so third one is its function, that each villus means singular form of villi. Each villus has a network of thin and small blood vessel close to its surface, and the surface of the villi absorb the digested food materials. Okay, so what is the function? That is absorb the food materials, hence I have done underline. Okay, location, so located small intestine, underline. Okay, and what it do, it will increase the surface area for the absorption of food. So like this way beta, whenever the long answer came which is having 2 points or 3 points, so make sure you will going to underline like in a manner and present yourself very nicely. Okay, now second question is Where is bile juice produced? Which component of this food it digests? Two questions means 2 marks. Where is bile juice produced? So as you know, bile juice is producing inside the liver and stored by the gallbladder. Okay, and bile juice help the fat to digest the food. So here comes the answer that bile is produced by liver, okay, and is stored in gallbladder, and bile juice digests fat. Okay, now this is a 2 marks question and which is completed in almost 1 line only. Okay, so that's why you can underline bile, okay, liver and digestive fat. Understood? Likewise. Okay, now let's go to the next question. Why do we get instant energy from glucose? Okay, sometimes you feel tired or fatigued, okay, or sometimes you become conscious. So at that time, people used to give you chocolate or sugar or direct Glucon-D powder. Okay, so what is the reason behind that? The reason is very simple, that glucose is the very simpler form of carbohydrate. Okay, so it is simpler in nature, so no need of any digestion, because it is already available in a simpler form, not in complex form. So hence no digestion is required and it is directly going to absorbed inside your body and it will give you instant energy. Okay, glucose is the simpler form of carbohydrate which can be broken easily to give energy. So glucose is called instant energizer. Okay, even when you are admitted in the hospital, they are going to provide you glucose drip. Okay, means with the help of liquid they are going to give your body food. Okay, what is the reason behind that? Because at that time when you are admitted, at that time what happened, that your body do not able to digest the complex food. Okay, so at that time for instant energy they are going to provide you glucose drip. Okay, so that's why it is known as instant energizer. Okay, now we are going to move for the next question. It is, name the carbohydrate that can be digested by ruminants but not the human being. Okay, up till here, name the carbohydrate that can be digested by ruminants but not the human being. This is 1 mark. But over here it is written, give the reason also. Most probably give the reason is there in 2 marks. So 2 marks plus name the carbohydrate. So 2 plus 1, 3 mark question is there. Okay, here comes the answer. As you know very well, the carbohydrate name is cellulose. Okay, which cannot be digested by human beings. Okay, so this is the first answer. Name the. Okay, so cellulose is type of carbohydrate that can be digested by ruminants but not by humans. Okay, over here I will suggest you that whenever the long answers are there which is having 2 to 3 points, so I will assure you that start writing your answer in a point manner. Okay, so due to that reason it would be much easy for you to recognize. Also it is easy to show your preparation to the teacher. Okay, and in the science mostly the answers must be there in points instead of paragraph. Okay, so please follow this tip. Okay, now second, that we have to give reason. So we will give reason in the next point, that ruminants have a large sac-like structure called rumen. Okay, it is having a special structure inside the stomach named as rumen, which is not present inside the human being. This is the first reason we cannot able to digest cellulose. The second reason is that inside this rumen some important bacteria are there which is going to digest the cellulose, which is again not present inside the humans. And due to these 2 reasons, human being cannot digest cellulose but ruminants can. Understood? Because of this rumen and that bacteria. Okay, now we are moving for the next one. Write 1 similarity and 1 difference between the nutrition in amoeba and human beings. Means we have to write one similarity and one difference. Okay, this question can be asked in 2 marks. Okay, why so? Because we have to just write one similarity and one difference, that's why. Okay, so 1 marks for similarity and 1 marks for difference. Okay, here comes the answer. Okay, as you see that amoeba is having food vacuole, okay, and inside this the digestive juice secrete, and hence it can able to digest the food. The same thing is available inside the human being also. Different digestive juices are present inside the body. In the stomach, digestive juice, with the help of bile juice we can digest the fat. Okay, with the help of digestive juice we can digest protein. Okay, intestinal juices will going to completely digest all food nutrients which is there inside the food. Okay, so like this way digestive juices are present in both amoeba also and human. This is the similarity. Now difference is amoeba is a single cellular body, means this is made up of only one cell, while human beings are multicellular body. Okay, now amoeba is a single cellular body and also it is having irregular shape and absence of teeth, while human beings are having teeth and tongue both. So amoeba directly engulf the food. Okay, while human beings have to chew the food, move the food, mix the saliva, and then they able to swallow it. So this is the difference, that human beings needs to chew food with the help of their teeth, while amoeba do not have any teeth, hence no chewing, directly engulf or directly consume the food. Okay, so this is one similarity and one difference. Okay, now next is the last question, that is, can we survive only on raw leafy vegetables or grass? Discuss. Means what is the meaning of this question, that can we directly consume the grass without cooking, or directly consume the vegetables without any cooking process, especially leafy vegetables? So what is the reason behind that? If yes, then why? If no, then why? Actually the answer is no. Why so? Let's see it inside the answer. Okay, so it is written, can we survive only on raw leafy vegetables? So answer should be in a yes and no. So for that yes or no, 1 mark is there, and discuss regarding that answer. So for that 2 marks are there. Okay, so first is no, because to live alive a healthy life we need a complete balance of all nutrients. Now I cannot say that all leafy vegetables will provide you all kind of nutrients. So this is the first reason, that we cannot directly depend on leafy vegetables and grass only. Also some of the leafy vegetables or grass consume cellulose which cannot be digested by our body. Okay, so this is also the another reason. Now let's see the reason. Raw green vegetables may have cellulose which cannot be digested by us. So only green leafy vegetables will not solve the purpose. Okay, as I said. Okay. So on this note, we completed all 13 questions of our exercise. Okay, now it's time to test yourself. So for that I have prepared 5 one-sentence question as a worksheet. Okay, here comes the question. The first one, identify location of salivary gland. Second, name the juices secreted by stomach. From which organs of digestive system the undigested fecal matter is removed? And what is assimilation? Name the types of things. See, all these questions is very easy and very short. Okay, I hope you will going to practice it. Okay, and if you want to cross check your answer, you can go through the videos which we had uploaded of second chapter explanation and notes, that is nutrition in animals. Okay, and you can cross check your answer whether it is correct or not. Okay, I hope you will do this worksheet. Okay, please beta do this. Next time I will come with the new concept, that is next chapter which will be there in chemistry. What will be there, that will be surprise for you. Okay, till then stay happy. Remember me in your duas and stay healthy beta. Have a nice day. Bye.